something, brother. They pass out their pamphlets. You can tell them anything. And in Jehovah's Witness, that stuff, the women run the hell out of them men. The men in Jehovah's Witness is docile. They might as well be faggots.
That's right.
That's what they might as well be. The women run everything, and when you see,
call them Christian church people.
Nah, they worse than Christian church. Because the women hide behind their smiles and their dresses.
They really dragons.
They be some. Nah, brother, they be some real.
Christian church sisters, man, oh my God.
But they don't have no cut call, brother. They'll do what they do in your face. Them women are fake like they holy, and they be some vicious dragons. They ain't sneaky. Them women, right? Them Jehovah's Wickedness women, they are very sneaky and viciously wicked.
And they hoes.
They hoes like hell.
I used to be in it for 7 years.
Yeah. Go ahead. See what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And keep silent.
Uh-huh.
Let me read that.
I'll go ahead.
Let me read that back. The elders of the daughters of Zion sit upon the ground and keep silent.
Right. They ain't got nothing to teach us. The elders of the daughters of Zion are at a lower state, and they don't have nothing to teach the young brothers and sisters. Go ahead.
They cast up dust upon their heads.
That's right. They depressed as hell. You know what I'm saying? They in a messed up situation. They mad as hell. Our people stricken as hell.
That's right.
They cast dust upon their heads. Go ahead.
They have girded themselves with sackcloth.
That's right. And our people depressed like hell. We walk around in the dark. We are in a darkest state. And gird means strengthen your. I wouldn't say strengthen yourself, but strap yourself up. We strap ourselves up in depression. Go ahead.
The virgins of Jerusalem hang down their heads to the ground.
And guess what? Virgin don't mean a woman that didn't have sex. Virgin just mean a young lady. So that's why y'all need to stop getting it twisted about Mary being a virgin and not having sex and having a baby.
Teach y'all.
Yeah, it's not nobody on the face of the earth that didn't have sex that had a baby, including Mary.
That's right.
Because virgin means young woman. Virgin don't mean didn't have sex.
Teach y'all.
Mine eyes do fail with tears.
Right?
My bowels are troubled.
That's right. So guess what? Our eyes fell with tears at the condition of our people, and our bowels is troubled as hell at the oppression that we've been going through for the longest time. Our brothers getting gunned down in the street, been no justice.
Right.
Our sister Sandra Bland hung in a jail cell, no justice.
None at all.
Man sleep in his car, you police gun him down while he sleep in a damn car. Woman per se she pregnant, you put 5 bullets in her immediately. Go ahead.
My bowels are troubled.
Right.
My liver is pulled upon the earth.
Right.
For the destruction of the daughter of my people.
For the what?
The destruction of the daughter of my people.
So for the destruction of the nation of the Most High's people. It's clear who the Most High people is, because nobody else on the face of the earth is destroyed like the blacks and Hispanics, the Native Americans, the Seminole Indians. Nobody destroyed them like we did, like they did us. And everybody walk around in bliss because that's how your kingdom thriving, up on the backs of the niggas. That's why y'all walk around so bliss, because you got the damn power under your feet. Go ahead.
Because the children and the suckling swoon in the streets of the city.
This what?
The children and the suckling swoon in the streets of the city.
So who swoon in the streets of the city? Who damn babies you see out at night, 3 o'clock in the morning? Who babies did you see out in the projects or in the hood or in the streets 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? Underage kids. So that's why we go hard on any of you other nations or you scoffers that try to come up here and say this Bible got something to do with anybody. Read the Bible and you can tell it ain't got nothing to do with your ass.
Right.
Before you come disrespecting somebody about their own history and start trying to tell them about their own history, what you ain't got a damn thing to do with, read it and then start realizing your dumb ass don't have nothing to do with it.
That's right.
And that's why I go so hard, because a lot of these scoffers of these other nations, they know they ain't got nothing to do with it. And they come up here to mock and scoff.
Any old way.
Try to get a nigga time. That's why I curry the way I curry. Go ahead.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 9 and verse 11.
Right.
Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
No, everybody.
All Israel have transgressed thy law.
Now, the Bible is speaking about everybody transgress God's law.
Yea, all Israel have transgressed thy law.
Because guess what? You can't trust God. You can't break God's law unless you was given the law. How can you break a law when you wasn't given the law? Go ahead.
Even by departing, that they might not obey thy voice.
That's right. And we departed the Most High word. We departed from the laws that God gave us, and we made sure that we was trying to duck his law. Slop. Go ahead.
Therefore, the curse is poured upon us.
Therefore what?
The curse is poured upon us.
So guess what? We always got people in the comment board talking about we cursing, we cussing, because we saying damn, ass, and whatever else. This is a curse. Slavery was a curse. That's a curse. That's a curse. Right. Niggas so simple-minded, when they hear the word, they can't resonate with the truth, so they got to nitpick with, oh, you cursing, you cursing. Right? How you doing, young lady? How young sister? Go ahead.
And the oath that is written in the law of Moses.
And we broke the oath that's written in the law of Moses. We broke that oath. We was the only ones that got the oath that's written in the law of Moses, and we the ones broke it. That's why we on the bottom. That's why you got the Africans in your neighborhood talking about, hey, brother, and you niggas don't even know you different than the Africans.
Brother, yep.
You ain't no stinky doodle cake eating ass African. Burn! And that's why they continue to mistreat you. That's why they continue to sell your little kid, 10-year-old kids, Lucy cigarettes and colorful tobacco products. That's why the tobacco products are all colorful in they store. Because it ain't for you grown niggas.
K2.
Go ahead.
The servant of God.
Uh-huh.
Because we have sinned against him.
And we sinned against the Lord. Go ahead.
And he hath confirmed his word.
So guess what? The Most High confirmed his words. Give me Deuteronomy 28. We're going to see what words he confirmed. Because we got the curses. We got the curses when we came out of Egypt. You know, go to 15. Hold on, slack it. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 1 first. For he have did what?
Confirmed his word.
So God said he confirmed this word. And guess what? When we read this to y'all, we don't want to hear nothing about you got to pay for your atrocities. We don't want to hear nothing about that. We pay for ours. You going to pay for yours too. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1.
Right.
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
The Most High say, meditate on these laws. Hearken, listen diligently. Like you niggas like to go out there and get money, listen to the Lord diligently like you like to go out there and get your money. Like you niggas like to work overtime. Pay attention to the Lord like you like to get your money. Go ahead.
To observe and to do all his commandments.
Right, because guess what? Y'all niggas don't try to break Mr. White Man law at all. Y'all know Mr. White Man will throw your ass in jail. But you got more respect for Mr. White Man law than God's law. Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day.
Right?
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high.
So guess what? God say if you pay attention and you keep these laws I'm giving you once I bring you out of Egypt, I'm going to set you on high. What?
I'm going to set you on high. Above all nations.
No, it's no equality with God.
Above all nations.
No, but God, everybody keep talking about God loves everybody and everybody equal. You bleed red like I do, but set us on what?
On high. Above all nations of the earth.
Go ahead. Give me 28 and 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Right?
But it shall come to pass,
Right?
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
So
God.
this is the Most High confirming His word. He has confirmed His word that He spoke against us. Go ahead.
To observe to do all His commandments,
Right?
and His statutes,
Uh-huh.
which I command thee this day,
Right?
that all these curses,
What the Most High say gonna come up on us?
all these curses,
Right?
shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Go ahead.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So who cursed in the city? My elder brother was just laying in the street right there. Who cursed in the city? What people is outside in the street, in the city?
We are.
That's right, brother. Go ahead.
And cursed shalt thou be in the
Who
field.
was cursed in the sugarcane field, cotton field, the tobacco field, the job, which is a damn plantation too.
Come.
Last hire, first fire. Right? Who cursed in the field? Go ahead.
Cursed shall thy basket be in thy store.
And the basket is your stash. So cursed be your stash and your storage. The things you store your valuables or your resources in. Cursed be your stash. Go ahead. And I'm talking about as a nation, us as a people. We ain't talking about singular. Because guess what? We ain't doing a damn thing by ourselves. Right? Go ahead.
Cursed shalt thou be thy fruit of thy body.
And the fruit of your body is your children. Cursed be the fruit of your body. While the dirty white man gunning you down, your kids down. Locking your 13-year-old kids up, cursed be the fruit of your body. Go ahead.
And the fruit of thy land.
And the fruit of your land. Go ahead.
The increase of thy kind.
Right? The increase of your kind. Go ahead.
And the flocks of thy sheep.
Right?
Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in.
Right?
And cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
So guess what, you blacks and Hispanic? The Most High said, cursed be when you come in the house from outside, and cursed be when you step out your house to go outside.
Teach y'all.
You so-called blacks and Hispanics is always cursed. You live in a damn curse. Go back to that. Well, he had did what?
And He had confirmed His word.
So we just read how the Most High confirmed His word. And nobody else can contest to these curses. Go ahead.
which He spake against us.
Right, and we just talked about what the Most High spoke against us. We gave a few curses that He confirmed His word about. Go ahead.
And against our judges that judged
And
us.
against what?
Our judges that judged
Give me
us.
Psalms 82 and
House of
5. Let me show you what judges mean. Let me show you what judges mean. He confirmed His word and against our judges that judged us. Right? Let me show you what the judge is.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 82 and verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand.
So guess what? Our brothers, they don't know. They don't know who they are. They don't know their history. Neither will they understand. Go ahead.
They walk on in darkness.
So our brothers walk in darkness. Our brothers walk on in darkness, right? Go ahead.
All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Give me, Salaki, give me that real quick. Can you jump back? You will be able to jump back to that? Give me Sirach 3 and 9. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. Let's see what the foundations of the earth is. And out of course means upside down. It's flipped around. So we're going to see what foundations of the earth is flipped upside down. And foundations is something that's stabilized. You got a foundation on your house, it stabilizes your house.
Come.
Read that.
Comes the book of Sirach, chapter 3 and verse 9.
Right?
For the blessing of the Father.
For the blessing of who?
The blessing of the Father.
What's the gender of a father? Man, right? He's a man. He's the man, right? For the blessing of the father, right?
Establishes the house of children.
So guess what? The blessing of the father is established the house of the children. Right? Go ahead.
But the curse of the mother
Uh-huh.
rooteth out foundation.
And guess what? To establish the house, daddy put the foundation in the house. So the curse of the mother root out that daddy, which is the foundation. So the men, our men are the foundation of the earth. Read that back over again. The whole earth is what? They are out of what? The whole earth is what? 82. The whole earth is out of what?
I have said,
No, the whole earth is what?
they
walk-
know not,
Uh-huh.
neither will they understand.
Uh-huh.
They walk on in darkness.
So guess what? Most of our men, they don't even understand that. Most of our men, they understand, they trying to follow that right there.
Right.
And look like that. They trying to be like that. Go ahead.
All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Because guess what? All the foundations, you men, you Israelite men, you kings of the earth, the foundations is you. All the foundations is upside down. The whole course of the earth, everything, the rulership is upside down. It's out of order. Go ahead.
I have said, ye are God.
Ye are what?
Ye are God.
That's judges. That's judges. Ye are what?
Ye are
So
God.
all you so-called black, Hispanic, Native American, Seminole, Indian men, you Israelite men, you are the gods of the earth. You supposed to judge every dusty nation on this earth and teach them God's laws. That's what little g gods mean. And these other nations, they not no gods. We the only God.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
So guess what?
All right, explain to some people who might not know what little G God means.
Little g God, that's why I said judges.
Right, no, I'm talking about little G.
Oh, it means, no, because
No, you got
the
a
big-
capital G.
little g gods mean judges. You got the capital G, lowercase O and D. That's Elohim. That's Christ and the angels. That's right.
Bring it out,
Christ, Yahweh, the Messiah and the angels, name not Christ. Right? The all caps God, the Lord thy God is Yahweh, the Most High. So a lot of times when you see these in the Bible, people don't even know if it's talking about God, the angels,
Come.
Christ. Like when it say, let God say, look at this, man, get that madness, man. That's what our men following right now, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what our men following right now. And then our people come up and heckle us all the time, especially our women. And they support that God.
Right.
So like I said, when it says,
Not only do they heckle, they kind of fight.
yeah, you should have been out
That
here
was last week.
You should have been out here last week. So it says, when it says God said, let us let us make man in our image and our likeness, that should tell you what we were saying there. The God, G, capital G, little O and D, that's the Elohim. That's a plural. It's not singular. It's talking about the angels. Let us make man in our image and our likeness. And the image is also spirit and attributes, right? It's not just the physical image. Quick.
He spake against us,
Right.
and against the judges that judged us.
Right, so this the Most High confirmed this word and spake that he spake against us and our judges, right? And our rulers. Go ahead.
By bringing upon us great evil.
By bringing upon us what?
Great evil. For under the whole heaven
Under the whole heaven, on the face of the earth, right? Go ahead.
have not been done as have been done upon Jerusalem.
So ain't nobody go through this. Nobody ain't go through this. That's how you can tell who the children of God.
That's right.
Because the Bible telling you the children of God, nobody on the face of the earth went through this. And we went through it as a nation. Together every time. This is our 7th captivity through history, and people don't know that. Man, brother, this is our 7th captivity.
And our last, ain't it?
Huh?
Ain't this
Oh, this
our
our
last?
last. This our last. It's over with. What you got, King?
Can
What
I
you
ask
got?
y'all a question?
Go ahead, bro. Quick.
I mean, I'm down with the cause too, but what about Kemet?
Well, we just spoke about Kemet. Kemet is Egypt, right? Basic Egyptology.
Yeah.
That don't have nothing to do with us.
That's about to explain to me. Like,
but every religion originated from Kemet.
No.
God
No.
never created religion.
think about this. Think about this.
So you mean to tell me that the pyramids that been buried for 20 million years in the in the Antarctic? You didn't know that, did you?
No, we know about the pyramids.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, no, I'm saying these pyramids were there before the ice even came, bro.
I got you.
So they was there 20 million years. So that means our people was there before we even came to Israel and all that, and around to the Americas before we ended up in Africa.
Let me ask you this, bro.
Yeah.
How can you tell us something is 20 million years old?
Because the ice been buried, the pyramids been buried under the ice for 20 million years, bro. You know it was before the ice, it was just green
What I'm
grass
saying,
there.
Who told you 20 million? How can you date back
I did
to 20
research just like you did, bro.
I got you.
I did
But
research just like you
I
did.
got you.
That's
So
all.
when you read that, the people that said that the pyramids been buried for 20 million years, what people are they?
What you mean, what
Edomites.
Huh?
What
Edomites.
race?
The white people, brother. The white people been lying like hell. There's no way that you can match and date back something
Carbon
20
date.
million. Know how something been 20 million years old.
No way.
That is sickening.
No way.
You have to have carbon from that time to even test it to the
Compare-
carbon today. So what I'm trying to show you, these
So you
people
mean to
deal
tell
with a
me
lot of lies.
the lands of the land can't tell me the time periods?
I'm
I
not
know
saying-
you're not
no,
telling me
no,
that,
I'm
bro,
not-
because that's how they
I'm
period
not
the
telling
time
you
periods.
that. But what I'm telling you is, like with Kemet,
Right.
we not even Africans.
Yeah, I know that.
So Kemet
There
is
we go.
Is African.
That's part of Africa.
Right, but that's not our philosophy.
That's not y'all philosophy.
Are you an African, bro?
No, I'm not.
What's your father's
You a
nationality?
Jew.
My father, no, I'm not no Jew, bro.
Hold on. What's
That
your
might
father's
be your
Hold on one
nationality.
second,
Okay,
brother.
I don't
What's your
believe
father's
in
talk to his
nationality,
teacher.
brother? What's your father's nationality?
He's black.
Okay, now
He's
black
black.
is a color.
Yes,
Right?
it is.
Right.
Just like Moors are black.
Well, what
The
I'm
more,
trying to
the
say,
more, the
when
more.
you look at us, brother,
Yeah.
we are brown.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you know, you got different shades,
Listen.
and they call it different
I
names, but
got
you know what I mean when
Who
I
else
mean
call
black.
themselves a color other than white and black?
Say what now?
What other nation on this earth call themselves a color other than the white man and the black?
Nobody.
Exactly. So how can you not be a
I
national?
mean, well, you know what I'm
How
saying.
can you not be a
I mean, you ain't gotta go into
nationality
that
if the
aspect of
Chinese
that.
man will tell you his nationality?
Well, he was originally black too, because everything here was
But he
black
don't
first.
tell you I'm black. He says
Nah, he's not gonna tell you
Right,
that because
so
he
what
been
I'm
brainwashed like so
telling
many
you
of
is
our people had.
they were
Right.
dark skinned. There's no such thing as a black man,
No, it's not.
right?
No, it's not.
So
You're
what?
right.
All right,
You're
now
right.
listen to this, bro.
Hey, 32 gonna be gone.
Egypt, how we got the Egyptian stuff, how we got Christianity, how we got Islam, we got that stuff through slavery. Just like in Egypt, we was the ones in Egypt as slaves,
Yeah.
right? And they had us in slavery, right?
But you forgot about Constantine and his council Nicaea.
We talking about-
that's how all
I'm talking about Christianity, though.
that's how they came
I'm talking
about though,
about
bro.
history, no? How-
Yeah, you forgetting about Constantine
Hold
because
up, bro.
you remember he
confusing
was
me,
the
brother.
emperor.
You-
He was the
oh,
emperor of Rome, though.
Hold up, brother.
I'm just saying though, but you
brother,
can't
being
talk
too
about
smart,
Christianity
brother.
without discussing
You asked
him.
me a question, right?
Okay, go ahead,
Let's
go
go back and forth.
Go ahead.
You're too eager, brother.
Oh nah,
Right?
I ain't
Nah,
eager.
you too eager,
I ain't
brother.
eager.
And
I'm
you
good.
not no facts
My
coming out
just
your
like you
mouth,
spoke a
brother.
minute ago, my foundation
Our
is
people
good.
proud as hell.
My foundation
This is
is
why
good.
you see now why we can't build? Because
can't.
our brothers come up to us, they proud as hell.
No, I just asked
we
you
can't
a
have a
question.
dialogue.
I asked you what
and
about
they
Kemet?
really what they
You
want to
told
do,
me Kemet
they
is-
sit
it
back
was
and
in
they
Africa.
listen to what you talk about, and then they come with the old stuff that we caught up
It's
on
not no
that we
old
trying
stuff,
to break
bro.
our people out of. Right?
Right.
Give me Isaiah 30 and 8.
See, and all right there, I said this. That's what.
right.
That's Constantine.
I ain't gonna go to my
That's
book
Constantine and
and
his council
prove
and
that
his
your
seal.
garbage
Without
is
them,
madness.
there wouldn't be none of that.
You
bullshit.
said we not
Okay,
Africans.
bro.
What are you
All right.
following the
Peace.
Africans
All right.
for?
Hey, hey,
Your
fuck
skin
the
ain't even black,
All right.
brother. You're not even dark black.
Watch out.
You're not even dark black.
Do more research.
Do you believe in the blood of Yeshua?
Do I leave in a what's your
The blood of
nationality?
Yeshua?
What's your
It doesn't
nationality?
matter.
Yeah, it
I
does.
don't choose to be
Are
black.
you
I
a
don't choose to be
Cushite
white.
or because if you not an Israelite, you don't believe in the blood of
Yeshua died
Yeshua.
for everybody.
He didn't die for you.
Yeshua
Give me
died
Matthew 15:24.
for
Let's see if he
everybody.
died for
Here we
everybody.
go.
Let's see if he died from.
He died
Don't
for
entertain
them.
him, brother. Don't entertain him. He's doing that for a reason. Let me handle
Yeshua
that.
died for the whites,
Matthew
the blacks,
15:24.
If you believe in the blood of Yeshua,
Give me
you'll be
Matthew
saved.
10:5 and 6.
That's
Come.
what I would say. If
Yeah,
you
you-
believe
this
in
is
the
the
blood of
book of
Jesus
Matthew.
Christ,
If you
you'll be
gonna
saved.
run, you a devil. That's what you're doing.
That's
If you
what
gonna run, you a devil.
You can label me whatever you
If
want to
you're going to
label me.
run, you're a
If you
devil.
don't believe
If you
in
don't
the
want to
blood of
listen to the
Yeshua.
scriptures, you're a devil. This is why I keep telling you, all these fake-ass nations be in our neighborhood, and they not us, and they hate the hell that we God's chosen people, and we finding out.
That's right.
Read that.
Okay, I will say
This is
this
the book
thing.
of Matthew,